What's going on, everybody? This is Lost In, where we talk about cars that have made their mark in the automotive landscape. Come check this out with me. Strap in, let's go. Today, we're talking about the Manta. And the role it had to play in the beginnings of the coupe, the Opel Manta. These cars were inspired by the phenomenal success that was the Mustang in the United States and the Ford Capri in Europe. Designed for the masses, the strategy behind the coupe boom, these bread and butter saloon cars, they were designed for a mass production with a mass grade of trim levels, engines. Just switch out all the parts and put different price points on all of it. These vehicles could be sold at a higher price point due to their perceived exclusivity for something with a sleek, fastback profile. Buyers that were willing to sacrifice some internal cabin space and a couple extra doors, backed by substantial advertising budgets, they really focused on creating an aspirational image. No longer the weak little dude getting sand kicked in his face. No, they wanted you to think that once you were behind one of these little cars, you were sleek, sophisticated. Opel was keen to emphasize that the Manta was a development of the Opel GT prototype. This beautiful, small, little two-seater. The Opel GT really helped to establish Opels in the United States automotive market. The more practical Manta really aimed to sustain that momentum in the US market, where it was marketed for its first 2 seasons as the 1900 Sports Coupe and later as the 1973 Manta Luxus. Even though it suffered the indignity design of park benches for bumpers, look at those things. You could have a picnic on that.
Boo-boo, we'll never eat that forest fare, while I'm smarter than the average bear. Yeah.
And in the US market, it actually did really good. And the US market did get progressively less power than the European market. Right at a time when small European economy models were really gaining traction in the US market. Styling and inspiration. This was a Capri beater in the making. The Manta was designed by 32-year-old American George Gallion under the guidance of Chuck Jordan before he went back to the US. Gallion came up from Detroit back in 1969 to become deputy design director and was given just 6 weeks in the summer 1969 to come up with the final design for the Opel Manta, known as Project 1450. Gallion had a great idea to even visit Jacques Cousteau.
Hello, my name is Jacques Cousteau. Just like the human celebrates love and romance with a Valentine, the tiny creatures of the sea also enjoy their mating rituals.
To come up with guidance for what the design of the animals should look like. The new Opel didn't share any body pressing with any other vehicle. It was a beast of its own. And it sat on a wheelbase that was slightly larger than the Cadets, but a full 5 inches shorter than the Ford Caprice. The sales figures underscored its success. 52,200 of these first gens were built, and Opel shifted almost 500,000 of these in total. Pretty much all the car critics praised the 1970s Manta's aesthetic. Clean lines, confident stance. Opel engineers were really given room for creativity to just go with it. Rack and pinion steering, split circuit disc brakes on the front, drums on the back, and it had an anti-dive geometry built into its very well double wishbone front suspension. Although Ford did offer a husky 3-liter V6, to the 21st century eye, these Mantas are really a beautiful vehicle. A little bit narrow, but a wide body fixes that right up. The Manta got 4-cylinder, the TE 2800. It was the Commodore engine, The original Manta A was by no means a bad car. And if rare, luxurious, expensive cars were the pedigree of BMW, Lancia, Alfa Romeo, then Opel thought they should have a little bit of that honey pie as well, but make it for the masses. Give everybody the taste of a bit of a sweet vehicle. This has been Lost In. If you guys like what I do, please subscribe, give a little thumbs up. Please give some thoughts in the word box below. I love making those mouth words and reading them. I always answer. But like I always say, I'll see you on the flip side. Until próxima. Ciao, ciao.
Ein herrliches Gefühl. Hannelore wird begeistert sein. Aber etwas passt dem Egon nicht. Der Manta hat Platz für 5 und allerhand Gepäck. Und alle wollen mitfahren. Armer Egon.